You wanted him to stop.
Who? I didn't.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Okay.
Isa, get to your point.
Read that last bit out,
you know
please.
you're in trouble, right?
Oh, listen,
Yeah?
listen.
Yeah?
The
Okay.
last bit.
Which bit?
Where it says about the divine bestowal and so on.
Okay, he said that.
Isa, you know, thousands of people want to see what you look like.
He said the reason why he didn't give bay'ah was not because of jealousy of Abu Bakr
Of
or
course
a
I know.
refusal
You're a good-looking guy, you
to
know.
accept the favor
Mashallah.
that Allah has bestowed upon him. Yeah, but we thought
I don't know.
that we should have the share in the matter.
A share, okay.
In the matter,
right,
yes.
That's another issue.
Yes.
When it says share in the matter.
Isa, no, wait. Isa, before you go on a
Listen,
tangent,
listen.
is it, do you accept this content or do you reject it? Simple question.
If I accept it, it's on Taqiyya.
Subhanallah.
Ah, now we're talking.
Look how they
Now we
insult
talk.
Ali.
Ali
Look
bin
how they
Abi
insult
Talib,
Ali.
the line of Allah.
The line of Allah.
The line of
He's
Allah.
lying.
Haydar, wait.
Isa, wallah, you're
Haydar
insulting
radiallahu
Ali,
anhu.
wallahi.
Stop.
You're
Okay.
insulting Ali.
The fighter,
chill out.
the
Chill
one,
out.
wait.
Isn't that how you-
It's my turn
No,
now.
it's not. How's it your turn? When
It's
the man,
my-
the man just read paragraph after
Is that how you
paragraph and it's
respect
your
Ali?
turn.
Wait. Abdul Hamid,
This guy dropped.
stop. Complete
The man
silence.
just read
Complete
paragraph
silence.
after paragraph and it's your turn.
Okay.
What kind of foolishness is that?
No, this is evidence. We were reading
You're
because
not listening.
you
You're
kept
not listening.
you were.
He just read.
Isa.
I was bringing a hadith.
Isa.
Wait. He said he's going to read the hadith. He read a hadith.
Stand by Taqiyya.
Hold on. What did I say? Wait. I said it's either Taqiyya.
You're not, but Ali
From my
Kunti was.
perspective.
Ali
You
Kunti
understand?
was.
I want to talk about your perspective.
Ali-
You believe Ali was doing Taqiyya?
We're going to deal with my
Ali
perspective.
equal to
Yes.
I'm not going to budge from it. Watch me.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah.
Content over everything.
I got the content. Right. Now, can I respond?
No, but you don't understand. You're still separating these points. I'm saying, how are we supposed to take from them when you've got this opinion now that they didn't have then? So no Sahaba said in the Quran there is an indication, or you should choose your caliph based upon who is appointed for Salah. Do you understand? So
I
there's
understand.
no guidance.
So
Thank you.
that
All right,
same
go on.
applies, same logic applies to Ali bin Abi Talib and Ghadir Khum, because the Quran does not indicate that you go to Ghadir Khum and appoint a successor. So same logic can be applied to
you
Ali.
finished?
But
No, it can't. And I'll refute
okay,
that.
okay, no, you can refute it when your time comes.
Okay.
Now Abu Bakr, the first point about Abu Bakr is you're absolutely right.
Okay.
That this is not a clear
Can I move over
command.
there? Because this light is busting my head, man. Excuse me. Switch
Well, I'll stay here. Abu Bakr,
No, the light. I don't like.
you're absolutely right.
Is that, oh, brother. All right, let's go. No, it's busting up my eye, bro.
You're absolutely right that Abu Bakr radiallahu anh, when he was appointed by the Prophet to lead the Salah,
Yeah.
is not a clear indication of appointing him as a successor after the Prophet.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Is it unclear?
I agree. Otherwise, there would be no discussion in Thaqifah Bani Sa'ida. There would be no discussion. They wouldn't be talking about it. Abu Bakr would be the Khalifa, right? Period. But it wasn't like that, no doubt. And there is another report. There is another report. A woman came to the Prophet. It's Sahih report, by the way. A woman came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and she said, "Who do I go
if I don't
to
find
after you? Or if I don't find you?" He said, "Abu Bakr."
I know
Okay.
the hadith.
So
Bukhari.
these reports are there. These
Yes.
reports are there. Okay. Now,
Authentic,
the
you
point,
said, right?
the point we use for
Authentic.
yes, authentic report. It's authentic report, by the way. Yeah? The reason why Abu Bakr is the rightly guided caliph after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I'm giving you reasons
Are
now.
you jumping from here to there?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not because of these reports. It's not because of these indications. Because the believers united upon his khilafah after the death of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We know what happened in Saqifah. Umar came and he raised, cut the long story short, he raised his hand and he said, "This is our Khalifa." And everyone said, whoever was present, and later on, the rest of the community in Medina.
You gotta go, bro.
Now,
It was mainly for him. but all right,
now
go on.
you claim
Yeah.
that Ali radiallahu an
Yeah.
opposed Abu Bakr. I want evidence for that opposition.
If you could-
How do you define opposition? No, wait.
Go.
What do you mean by opposition? And where is the evidence for it?
The evidence
First
is-
define it.
The evidence is defining mean that. Can we move this way because we've got a shouting? Can we go this way? Because I want my thing to be heard.
No,
bro.
respond to my
come on.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because he's talking behind me. No, all this noise in my head. Okay, so you said the first thing. What does it mean to oppose? I'm saying oppose from the Sunni perspective is that if he's rightly guided and you fail to give him bay'ah, whether it takes 6 months or whatever, from the first month, then this is a clear sign of opposition.
No.
So you asked me what do I mean?
We have reports of the one day he gave bay'ah.
And you said Sunni from Sunni perspective.
No, I'm saying as in the Sunni perspective that he's rightly guided.
Who are you to determine Sunni
Listen,
perspective?
the Sunni perspective is Abu Bakr's rightly guided, yes? You just said
Yes,
that.
it
and I'm
is.
saying,
It is.
using that
But
perspective.
not giving bay'ah to him is not opposition.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If Abu Bakr,
Yeah.
from the Sunni religion, is rightly guided,
Yes.
then I'm saying Ali is more in knowledge of who's rightly guided and who's not. So I'm saying, if he had the knowledge that Abu Bakr, or he believed Abu Bakr was rightly guided, he would not delay any time in giving him bay'ah.
But you believe he
That's
did
my
have
point.
knowledge.
Wait. I'm saying that he would not delay in giving him bay'ah. He'd be one of the first to show he's rightly guided. Here's my bay'ah.
I agree with you.
Do you understand?
I agree with you.
Especially
I
because
agree.
Imam
I
Ali
agree
was
with
the
you. It
fourth
was
according to
not
you.
clear that Abu Bakr is that person who will be the rightly guided caliph. I agree with you.
So
this is why there was a discussion.
Bruv, you're not saying-
This is why
you're not-
Umar
no,
had
no,
to
no,
raise
no,
his
no,
hand.
no.
Okay, wait.
You're not
Listen
responding to
listen
what
to
I'm
me.
saying. You're not
Okay,
responding
I am
to what I'm
responding,
saying.
but you don't like my response.
No, I said rightly
Adnan,
guided.
Are you saying that he gave bay'ah after 6 months?
No, wait. I'm
that-
saying,
is that what
you
you're saying?
keep changing the words. I'm saying, as somebody who's rightly guided. So stick to that
How
point.
do we know who's rightly guided?
Brother,
What does it mean?
Listen, I'm saying from the Sunni perspective, if somebody is rightly guided, I'm
And
saying
who is
Ali,
that?
Wait, brother. I'm saying Ali is more rightly guided to know who is more rightly guided. So
And why do you
therefore-
make that
wait,
claim?
Brother, wait, because I'm only arguing from your perspective. Because you say Ali's rightly guided too, yes?
Yes.
Right.
One
so
of them.
Right. No, I'm
But
saying
did Ali know that?
Brother, wait.
Did
I'm
Ali
saying-
know that? Is the
wait,
question.
brother,
Did
wait.
Ali know that he is one of the rightly guided
Of course,
khulafa?
Ali's ma'soom. He knows everything.
No.
He
No,
knows.
no.
He knows. That's what
He's going to land himself in
How can he
a.
say
He's
that?
going to
How
land
can he
himself
say
in a
that?
deeper
How
pit
can he say
if he claims that.
Wow,
No, wait.
But
Wait.
did Ali know that he was the rightly guided caliph when Abu Bakr was
I'm
appointed?
arguing from the Sunni perspective to show your contradiction. So stop jumping
You
around.
have not given me the Sunni perspective. You're making things up,
Right, start
and
again.
you're building the straw man, and you're attacking it.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Do
there
you
is
say,
no-
let's
yeah.
see for straw man.
Yeah.
Do you say that Abu Bakr is the first rightly guided caliph? Yes, you do.
Can I respond?
Wait, no. I'm just saying.
Can I
confirm.
respond? Are you answering for me?
Brother, I need you to. Because you always. Wait.
respond, man.
I'm
You're
saying.
asking a question, let me respond.
It's
Before we
very
continue, Isa,
Yeah.
can you please calm down? Because
I'm
you're
very
going,
calm.
you're going like that. You're going like that, and it's quite intimidating. Yeah.
How is it? Sorry.
Just remain
No,
calm.
what is
Remain
my
calm,
legs,
Isa.
bro?
Isa,
Alright, go
because
ahead.
last week's discussion, a lot of people had this problem with the attitude and the behavior and the throwing of arms. And so remain
That's how
calm.
black people
Remain.
talk.
Has a decent discussion.
And this is how Arabs.
No,
according to that guy.
Isa.
No, didn't that guy say this is how
You're
Arabs?
generalizing.
Didn't that guy say this is how Arabs respond?
I'm trying to help
Isn't that
him.
what he said?
I'm trying
Your
to help
brethren?
him. Wait.
What was his name? Hamid what? Tawheed?
No problem. I
This is
don't
how
have a
Arabs
problem with
respond.
his style. If he wants to adopt that style, it's up to him. But I'm trying to tell him feedback from the last week's video is that the man's got some problem with him.
No.
You know, he keeps moving.
It wasn't that. It was because of what I said.
Okay.
When I said certain names and so on,
Right.
that was the issue.
Right, the
They couldn't
language.
see, but
No,
the
yeah.
verbal language, not
Yeah.
body language.
The peckerwood thing and all of that.
Peckerwood,
Yeah.
monkey, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's
anyway, let's
continue in a decent fashion.
Brilliant.
And we can
I
both
totally
disagree.
agree.
No problem with that.
Okay.
I'm saying, according to the Sunni perspective, what do we know about Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr radiallahu an was not the rightly guided caliph until he was appointed as one. Let me explain. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there's a hadith from the Prophet, alaykum bi sunnati wa sunnati al-khulafa al-rashidin al-mahdiyin min ba'di. Okay, this is an authentic report from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that upon you is my way and the way of my rightly guided successors.
Yes.
Khulafa. The word here is khulafa.
Yep.
In another report, authentic report in Musnad Ahmad, we find that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, rightly guided khulafa will be for 30 years after me. For 30 years. This is why Muawiyah radiallahu an is not one of the rightly guided khulafa. Hassan was the last one. We believe it stopped at Hassan. Abu Bakr governed for 2, Umar governed for 10, Uthman governed for 12, Ali governed for 4, and 6 months, remaining 6 months were 29 and a half years were complete at Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh. Remaining 6 months were Hassan bin Ali bin Abi Talib. So we believe these are the
so
rightly
that's 5.
guided. 5. I believe 5. I believe 5. I believe 5. Most of the Sunnis believe 4, and because they
You
said,
got your own sect?
no, I don't. I don't.
It's a valid
I don't.
No. Hold
valid
on.
opinion.
This dominant.
Okay, no problem. Hassan, no problem. No problem. Ali, stick to Ali. Stick to Ali bin Abi
but I'm
Talib.
just saying, how
Okay,
can
no. To cut the argument, stick to Ali bin Abi Talib. You don't want to add Hassan, no problem.
No, you're not getting the point.
Okay.
I'm saying it now gives me.
Okay, wait.
Hold on, no, I'm just saying.
Isa,
it now
let me
gives
finish my point.
ammunition
Isa,
if
let
you
me
believe that.
let me
Go
finish
ahead,
my
go
point.
ahead.
Yeah. So now we know. How do we know that these are actually rightly guided Khulafa? Because they were appointed after the Prophet. They were governing for 30 years after the Prophet. Okay. That's the reason, because the Prophet told us, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that my successors, my immediate successors, will be rightly guided. Number one, not because they knew it, not because they claimed it, not because the Muslims appointed them. No, it's because. Listen, Isa, let me finish. I'm finishing right now. Okay. It is because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us from Revelation, and what the Prophet told us in Ahkam, we believe it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ Surah An-Najm. That Muhammad does not speak from his desires, rather he speaks from Revelation. So we believe from Revelation he told us, my successors, immediate successors, who will govern for 30 years, are rightly guided. Now, why are they rightly guided? Because they are the ones who governed for 30 years after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now go on.
Right. So, because you quoted two hadith,
Yes.
the second hadith, can you re-quote that? Because the first one you said, follow my sunnah and the sunnah of the Khulafa Rashideen.
Yes.
And do you agree with the last part which says, bite onto it with your back teeth?
Yes.
So that's the correct part of it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the second part is, the second one, the second hadith.
Second, this is my Khulafa, my rightly guided Khulafa will be for 30 years. After.
Have you got it in Arabic?
Yes.
No,
I'll pull it
just
out.
say No, just say
I don't want to misquote it. I can pull it
I
out
just
now.
want to say, does it say rightly guided?
Yes. Khulafa.
Okay,
It
that's
says.
fine, that's fine.
Okay?
Okay.
So we have this evidence from the Prophet
But
sallallahu alaihi
here's the
wasallam.
problem. Here's
Yeah.
the problem. Going back to the discussion with the brother who's left, the whole point is, as somebody who's converting to Islam, he's got the Sunni position and the Shia position. Okay?
And what is the Shia position?
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk, brother. Let's say he's presented with this issue. These four are rightly guided.
Yes.
The fourth one is knowledgeable, and he chooses to not give bay'ah immediately to the first one. Do you not agree that would cause an issue with somebody trying to study which one's right and which one's wrong?
Very good question. A very valid and a good question that may cause confusion in a lot of people's minds. Our response to that question is that Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh was a very sincere man. He did not give into pressure. He did not speak unless he believed in it. Okay? And he did not give his bay'ah to Abu Bakr radiallahu anh for 6 months because he did not believe that was the right thing to do until he started to believe that it is the right thing to do. And when he started to believe that it is the right thing to do, he gave his bay'ah to Abu Bakr radiallahu anh. Now there are 2 points here. 2 points. Let me finish my point. Number one is Ali did not give his bay'ah for 6 months. Although there are reports in Imam Suyuti's Tariq al-Khulafa that he gave bay'ah immediately straight away. Okay? Not in Saqifa, not Saqifa. I don't have a problem with not accepting it. I don't have a problem. I'm willing to stand by the 6 months hadith which is in Bukhari. Okay?
There's no contradiction, by the way. He gave bay'ah after straight away, and then he reconfirmed.
You know, to cut the argument, what I do is to cut the argument. Yeah, I don't even argue the first position. I go straight to 6 months. No problem.
Okay.
No problem, 6 months. Okay, because what happens is when you claim that Ali radiallahu anh gave bay'ah immediately, it prolongs the argument. Okay, so let's cut the argument. I'll go straight to 6 months. Wait. Isa, let me.
Brother, let me just clarify. He brought up the issue. He was allowed to speak.
Yeah.
Let me clarify that.
Yeah.
In the same hadith in Bukhari, the Sahaba who narrates it says at the end, and he never gave bay'ah before.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So immediately his point is in the bin.
Okay.
And the point you're making and the point I'm making is still established.
No problem.
So we deal with
6 months.
Okay.
Now Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh did not give his bay'ah for 6 months.
Yes.
Let's agree on that. He did not give his bay'ah for 6 months. My view is, based upon the second point, that Ali did give his bay'ah after 6 months, right? And when he gave his bay'ah, I believe he was a sincere man giving his bay'ah to a man he believed to be his leader. He was not doing taqiyya. I'm not attacking straw man here, but I'm covering all the responses. He was not doing taqiyya. He was not under pressure. He was not trying to benefit the ummah by giving bay'ah to a munafiq or a usurper or someone who took his right from him. Okay, Ali sincerely believed that Abu Bakr deserves his bay'ah. That's why Ali bin Abi Talib gave his bay'ah to Abu Bakr after 6 months. Right? Now, yeah, you can go on
Okay.
now.
So 6 months is quite a long time.
Yes.
6 months is half a year.
Yeah, it can
okay?
take.
That's fine. That's fine.
It can take
What
6
knowledge-
months for a person to think.
Hear what I'm saying? Imam Ali is one of the top Sahaba according to Sunniism.
Yes,
How is
indeed.
it that the other Sahaba, who were much less than him, gave bay'ah, but he delayed it, which would cause a split or fitna amongst the Muslims?
There
You
were
understand?
Sahaba a lot more learned and important than Ali bin Abi Talib who gave bay'ah to Abu
Like
Bakr,
who?
Umar, Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah.
talking about them.
Wait. Umar is a man, we believe, the Sunnis, about whom the Prophet ﷺ said that if...
No, we know that. We're talking about the
yeah.
first
Who's
four,
Umar?
first
Wait.
four.
Who's Umar? It's
Bro,
Bukh-
the
again
first
Bukhari.
four.
Come to Bukhari.
Brother, listen.
Yeah.
We were talking about the first four.
Yes.
Do you agree
Yeah.
in the Sunni ideology?
Yeah.
You have Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali.
Yes, are
as the highest.
four rightly guided
No, but
Khulafa.
outside of the Khulafa,
Yes,
they're the best.
they are the
as well.
high. They are the best
They're the
companions.
best.
Yes.
Right. So I'm saying.
But when we say best, they are the topmost, and then we have Ashara Mubashara, and then we have Ashabul Badr, and then we have Ashabul Shajar, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He states in the Quran that those who gave bay'ah under the tree, believers, Allah is pleased with
I
them.
know, but wait. This is what I'm saying. He's already answered that. This is the bit I was going to ask him on the side from that. So I just want to know, what was the thing that Imam Ali learned within the 6 months that made him decide, you know what, I'm going to fall in line with the rest of the Muslims and give him bay'ah after 6 months, because that's a long time.
Right.
I'm saying, if
Right.
you've been fighting with Abu Bakr before,
Okay.
doing
Good.
all these things
Good
about
point.
Abu Bakr,
Good point.
he heard, hold
Good
on.
point.
He's
Yeah.
heard all the hadith you quote about Abu Bakr being,
Right.
if you put the Iman of the Ummah on one side and Abu Bakr on the other, all of these hadith, Imam Ali knows them. You lot know them. Imam Ali still, the first day, the first week,
It's
the
against him.
second week, all of this time is going by, Muslims are fighting, all of this stuff, they're not amongst themselves, but fighting other people. And I'm saying to you very simply, if according to you, it was sincere, he wasn't doing taqiyya, what did he learn about Abu Bakr that made him...
There are two options. First of all, let us determine two options.
Okay.
Ali gave his bay'ah 6 months later, or he did not give his bay'ah. Which one is it for you?
Let's say he did.
No, not let's say.
Okay,
What do you
yes,
believe?
yes, he did.
You believe that? You
In the-
believe that?
In the sense of
Yeah.
to guide the Muslims, but not because
Okay.
he believed he was
Well,
rightly guided.
the question is, did he give bay'ah to Abu Bakr?
Yes.
He did.
In that
Right.
form, yes.
Okay. Now
I
there
need
are
to
two,
clarify
there are
that.
two things here. Either Ali bin Abi Talib is sincere in his bay'ah. Bay'ah, you know what bay'ah means in Islam?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It bases a contract.
Unconditional submission to the Amir. Right? Okay. Yes. That's what bay'ah means in Islam.
I know
Okay.
what you mean, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
It can
Okay.
never mean unconditional.
Unconditional means that
can never be
conditions are
unconditional.
Quran and Sunnah, man. That's what I mean.
Brother,
Okay.
I know what the word unconditional means.
Yes. Yeah.
And the only people that get unconditional bay'ah,
Yeah.
Allah the Rasul and those chosen by Allah. That's it.
Yes.
So unless you're telling me Abu Bakr is chosen by Allah,
When I say
Allah's.
unconditional within the boundaries of Islam, Quran and Sunnah.
Now you add something to it, that's fine.
Yeah, this is what I meant. Okay.
Okay.
Now, or
And
the
that even
first,
helps me. Thank you very much.
the first option is that Ali bin Abi Talib gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr. Okay. Or he was actually pretending to give bay'ah when he didn't actually give bay'ah to Abu Bakr.
Okay.
Which one is it?
I'll
Did he give
answer
bay'ah
with
sincerely
hadith.
or
Wait.
insincerely?
I'll give you. I'll give him what the Sahaba said. The wonderful Sahaba said, during the life of Fatima alayhi salam, Ali used to receive kind faces from the Muslims. Then when she died, they turned away from him. It says, then he sought to give bay'ah. So the answer to your question has already been answered by a Sahaba, which gives you the reason why. Which
Okay.
was, if he's an Imam guiding the Muslims,
Right.
and the people were showing him a kind face because Fatima is alive. But when Fatima alayhi salam passed away, they turned away from him. How
Okay.
can he guide the Muslims
Okay.
unless he give bay'ah? So then it says,
Okay.
when he gave bay'ah, they said, you've done the right thing.
Okay.
Now he can continue to teach.
Good points. Did
Do you
Ali
believe that?
did
Do you
Ali
believe
know?
that? Do you
Did,
believe the hadith? What I just quoted. Do you
I don't know
believe
where
that?
is it.
That's the same one in Bukhari. Same
Where
one.
is it?
Which one?
The
Okay.
same one. The
What?
same one
Pull-
we're
pull-
talking
pull it
about.
out. Pull it out.
6 months.
What?
Yes,
6
sir.
months.
Say that.
Okay, let's see.
Let's
Yeah,
read
read
it.
it. Read
Can you
it.
read it?
Get it.
Read it.
Well, the hadith will destroy you, bro.
No, bring it. No, bring it.
You're
Okay.
so confident that
Let's-
hadith will
bring it,
destroy you.
let's read the
Let's
hadith.
read the hadith.
Let's read the
that
hadith.
he's mentioning.
Yes.
Okay. Let's read the hadith.
Okay. It was
So
noted
you've
by
never heard
Aisha.
this?
Okay.
It was about Aisha.
Yes.
That her father Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, entered upon Ali bin Abi Talib.
Yes.
After he requested a meeting with him.
Okay.
Ali bin Abi Talib
That's not the one.
recited the tashahud.
That's not the one. That's not the hadith.
That's hadith 6 months.
But it's in Bukhari.
That's hadith Bukhari.
But can
That's not the one.
but-
I'll tell you what it begins with.
Okay.
That's a hadith with
So-
6 months.
That's not the one.
So you want to choose one hadith and ignore all the
No,
others?
you're not listening.
Yeah.
Isa,
The one
which
we're
hadith
talking
were you
about,
talking
I'll
about?
tell you. The one which begins.
Can we read this one?
Okay.
Yeah,
look,
read.
It's in Bukhari.
Read.
Okay.
It's in Bukhari because
It's
you.
Bukhari, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's
Aisha.
fine. I'll wait to read both of them.
Okay.
What I'm saying, so I'm
Bring it
gonna
out
take-
then, bring it out.
Come on.
Come on, man. If you,
Wait,
no, you
listen,
mentioned this is a hadith.
Bring your hadith out. We'll read it.
Wait, I'm saying.
Listen, we are talking
not
about
listening to
Isa.
us.
Isa.
Hey, we can
Isa.
talk.
Wait.
We're talking about hadith in 6 months. This is the hadith.
Read this one, Abdul Hamid.
Okay, shall I read it?
Can he read this?
No, but
Just let me say
Let him read this, man.
One sentence. I'm gonna say one
Yeah,
sentence. then you ahead.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
It begins with the Saqifa, the incident of the Fadak. That's what it begins with. You know that hadith?
Yes.
Okay. So that hadith is the one I'm referring to.
Okay.
I don't mind if you bring any other hadith.
Okay.
Do you know this hadith I'm talking about?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
He knows the hadith. Does it say what I said it says?
Can we read
Hold
this?
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it say what I say it
Okay,
says?
okay. First,
Yes or no?
listen. Fadak is a separate issue.
No, but it begins
no,
with
no,
that.
it doesn't.
Oh.
Fadak, listen, let's not go to Fadak. Let's stick to this.
No,
the
no,
hadith
no,
of-
no.
What is
Listen,
Fadak? What was the issue with?
Listen,
Yeah.
Don't let me go there. Don't go
You're
there.
not
Don't go
listening.
there.
I'm
Listen,
saying the
you're trying to
hadith
diverse now.
talks. Brother, you're
Hadith
not-
6 months.
Can we read this quickly
Brother, you're
and
not
cut the
listening.
argument?
No,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. Can you
I'm
read,
sorry.
Isa,
read
Stop
it itself?
interrupting. What's wrong with you?
No, but you said your point, but let's read the hadith.
You
now.
said you're going to say one sentence and you're going to
Bro,
let's read the
But then
hadith.
you went astray.
But
Listen
you
to
give me
what
the
I'm
khutbah now,
saying.
Isa.
Wait. I'm saying the hadith is not all about fadak.
Okay.
It goes on to exactly
No
what I
problem.
said.
We can
Okay.
read
You
afterwards.
understand?
Okay,
Yeah,
we can read it.
Okay,
Okay.
Alright, good.
Can you read this hadith?
Yes. So Ali bin Abi Talib recited the tashahud. Then he said, Abu Bakr, we acknowledge your virtue and what Allah has given you. We do not envy you for any favor that Allah has bestowed upon you. But you did it without consulting us. Wait, continue, wait. And we thought that we had right to be consulted because of our kinship with the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He kept speaking to Abu Bakr, and to Abu Bakr's eyes was filled with tears. MashaAllah, it sounded like a real mujrim, Abu Bakr.
No
He was
problem.
crying,
Continue. Just
mashallah.
read. Just read.
don't straw
Leave
man.
the commentary.
Okay,
Leave the
there you
commentary.
go. Okay, he
Just
was
read.
crying.
Yeah.
When Abu Bakr spoke, he said, by the one in whose hand is my soul, with the Messenger of Sallallahu the people, the kinship, those, the family of Muhammad Sallallahu are more dearer to me than my own family, my people. As for this dispute that occurred between
But he
me
didn't
and
consult
you,
them.
wait.
Bruv, how long is this thing, man?
Wait, hang on. It's almost finished. Relax.
Okay, come
I
on.
know. You get agitated
It's
because
not that, 'cause I wanna get to that
this
one.
hadith destroys
what
everything
you
you
think,
say about
but we just
Abu
refused you.
Bakr. No, wait.
If they're so dear,
let me finish.
if they're so dear,
Let
why-
me
Isa, why don't you let him
finish.
finish?
Let me finish
Just
the
one-
hadith.
one-
he said it's
Let
Less
me
than a minute, let me
finish the
finish.
hadith.
No, let him finish.
Let me finish the hadith, please.
Go ahead.
Yeah. As for this dispute that occurred between me and you concerning these properties, I have not deviated.
Concerning what?
Concerning these properties.
Fadak.
Fadak, yeah. I have not
Why are you laughing?
deviated.
Wait.
Relax.
Stop there. Why are you laughing?
No.
Because
Listen.
when I mentioned
Which property?
Listen,
Which
Adnan.
property
when I
is it?
mentioned fadak,
Yeah.
you said leave fadak, and the hadith
No,
is about fadak.
yes, because the
So
hadith
is that why you're
about
laughing?
fadak.
Is that why you're laughing?
I'm laughing because
Yeah.
when I was saying it begins with fadak.
Yes.
He doesn't give me fadak.
Yeah, but we didn't deny it. We didn't
listen,
deny it.
listen.
When did we say that's not true?
You're not listening.
Well, you're laughing for no reason.
said you didn't want me to
Continue.
continue.
We're gonna
continue.
ignore that.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Properties. I have not deviated from the right path regarding them, and I have not given up something that I saw. Abu Bakr is saying this. I have not given up something that I saw the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam do with them. Rather, I have done it too. So he
With
said,
what? With what? The land?
with the land, yes.
With the land.
Okay.
With
So
fadak, the property.
Ali said
Yes.
to Abu Bakr, listen,
Yes.
He said nearly finished.
your appointment for my oath, my bay'ah, is this afternoon.
Allahu Akbar.
When Abu Bakr prayed Dhuhr, he ascended the mimbar, recited the shahud, and spoke of Ali and his delay in swearing the bay'ah and the excuse he had given. Then he prayed for his forgiveness, and Ali bin Talib recited the shahud and spoke highly of Abu Bakr and said that what he has done was not due to jealousy of Abu Bakr or a refusal to accept the favor that Allah has bestowed upon him. And then he gave his bay'ah. And the Muslims were pleased with this and said, you have done the right thing. Then the Muslims...
I know you don't like it. I
Then
know you
the
don't like it.
Muslims, then the Muslims
It's
came to Ali.
antiseptic medicine. It's
Then-
antiseptic.
Wait.
It's antiseptic. It is antiseptic medicine, I know.
Can you
Oh no,
repeat- can you
I know it
repeat that?
burns. It burns.
Brother, wait,
It burns.
wait a minute.
Truth burns.
Brother, listen.
Okay,
Read-
now
read-
Isa, my question to you.
No, just
Isa, do you believe this or do you deny this?
Let him finish. Let him reread. that.
Isa, you're using Bukhari against me. Do you
Wait.
believe this
Wait.
or deny this?
Let him reread what, because the brother interrupted, unfortunately. Can you reread the bit where
The
he-
brother just got
Ali
burnt.
ibn Abi Talib recited the tashahhud and spoke highly of Abu Bakr
Okay.
and said that what he has done was not due to jealousy, meaning the
no, that's-
reason
yeah,
why
yeah.
he didn't
That's fine,
give
yeah,
bay'ah, yeah? Okay? It was not due to jealousy of Abu
You
Bakr.
start at the beginning.
Or it's end, man. Or a refusal to accept the favor that Allah had bestowed upon him,
Which was the Khalifa.
which was the Khilafah.
Khilafah.
Yes.
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 Isa.
So he acknowledged
Isa.
that Abu Bakr was the rightly guided Khalif. He acknowleded.
Did you hear that?
Khalas, end
Yes.
of.
Please contradict him.
End
Yes.
of the hadith
Okay,
again.
Okay, well, how?
You just smashed him.
How?
You just.
How?
The hadith is
Wait,
smashed
wait,
him.
wait.
What are you talking about?
David, I know where he's going. I know. You're saying Khilafah was bestowed by Allah, right? Is that the point you're gonna make? Okay,
Bring the
then
hadith,
what is
come
it
on.
then?
Don't put it
Well, yeah.
away.
How many times do you want him to read
Make your
it?
point.
A minute ago, you wanted him to stop.
Who? I did.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Isa, get to your point.
Read that last
Isa,
bit out,
you know
please.
you're in trouble, right?
Oh, listen.
Yeah?
Let's see.
Yeah,
The
okay.
last bit.
Which bit?
Where it says about the divine bestowal and so on.
Okay, he recited the
Isa, you know, thousands of people want to see what you look like.
He said the reason why he didn't give bay'ah was not because of jealousy of Abu Bakr
Of
or
course
a
I know.
refusal
You're a good-looking guy, you
to
know.
accept the favor
Mashallah.
that Allah had bestowed upon him. Yeah, but we thought
don't know.
that we should have the share in the matter.
A share. Okay.
In the matter,
Right,
yes.
That's another issue.
Yes.
When it says share in the matter. is
Isa,
that-
no, wait. Isa,
Wait.
before you go on a
Listen,
tangent,
listen.
is it, do you accept this content or do you reject it? Simple question.
If I accept it, it's on Taqiyya.
Subhanallah.
Ah, now we're talking.
Look how they
Now we
insult
talk.
Ali.
Ali
Look
bin
how they
Abi
insult
Talib,
Ali.
the line of Allah.
The line of Allah.
The line of
He's
Allah.
lying.
Haydar, wait.
Isa, wallah, you're
Haydar
insulting
radiallahu
Ali.
anhu.
Stop.
You're
Okay.
insulting Ali.
The fighter,
chill out.
the
Chill
one,
out. Honestly,
wait.
isn't how you-
It's my turn
No,
now.
it's not. How's it your turn? When
It's
the man,
my-
the
respect
man
Ali.
just read paragraph after
Is that how you
paragraph, and it's your
respect
turn.
Ali?
Wait. Abdul Hamid,
This guy dropped.
stop. Complete
the
silence.
man just read
Complete
paragraph
silence.
after paragraph, and it's your turn.
Okay.
What kind of foolishness is that?
No, this is evidence. We were reading
You're
because
not listening.
you
You're
kept
not listening.
you were
He just read.
Isa.
I was bringing a hadith.
Isa.
Wait. He said he's going to read the hadith. He read a hadith.
stand by Taqiyya.
Hold on. What did I say? Wait. I said it's either Taqiyya.
You're not, but Ali
From my
Kunti was.
perspective.
Ali
You
Kunti was.
understand?
I want to talk about your perspective.
Ali
You believe Ali was doing Taqiyya.
We're going to deal with my
Ali
perspective.
Kunti
Yes.
I'm not going to budge from it. Watch me.
Okay.
You understand?
Taqiyya.
He was taqiyya.
Brother,
why?
I want to
Taqiyya for what?
I want to examine how many people.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Get your monkey. Get out of
Zakir,
it.
no. Don't use those insults.
Listen, bruv,
Ah, yeah.
The man just comes called
Okay.
Gabadoon.
Well, why are you calling him monkey?
Bruv, you're not listening. A
Why are
monkey
you
in
calling
the
him
Quran is
monkey?
what? In the Quran, what's a
Isa,
monkey?
that's not good
In the
behavior.
Quran, what's a monkey?
That's what he said.
In the Quran, what's a
He
monkey?
said Ali was taqiyya.
Zakaria, we're talking. Akhi, we're talking.
In the
Yeah.
Quran, what's a monkey?
Isa, continue.
Have you heard me curse Sahaba?
Take the break.
Have you heard me curse Sahaba? Exactly, so don't tell me that rubbish.
Okay, Isa, continue.
You haven't heard me curse Sahaba.
Continue.
Who do you follow?
Taqiyya.
Who do you follow?
You follow the Imams.
Who's your imam?
Stop. Taqiyya.
Wait. What I want to do, because I think this brother has done me a big favor by bringing this hadith. So what I want to do is go through both. Oh my God. Wow.
Brothers, you want to argue, you can go on the side and argue.
No, but
Brother,
he's
you
the
want to
one
take
that- he's the one that came in, bro. Be fair, yeah?
No, but I'm talking to. I want to have a discussion with
Brother,
you.
He's the one that came in.
Okay, Isa, continue.
Be fair, yeah?
Continue.
I'm saying what I would like to do is go through that hadith and the other hadith, both of them, because they both unite. But the thing I wanted to ask him, where does it say 6 months in the hadith he quoted?
It's a separate hadith in Bukhari.
No, bro.
Okay.
The man stood there telling me, right, this is 6 months. this
How
is
do we
6
read
months.
Bukhari?
Wait, no, hold on. The man stood there telling me, this is the one 6 months. He read the whole thing after all of that and no mention of 6 months. So I'm saying...
Because it's another
Brother,
hadith of
wait.
Bukhari.
Brother, I know, that's the one I wanted him to read out.
Yes, okay.
So how come all of a sudden you're reading out all of this evidence
Fine.
and you don't have the evidence
This
you're talking
hadith
about?
gives the context as
Brother,
to
I'm not
why
lying.
there was a disagreement between
Brother,
Abu
I know.
Bakr and Ali bin Abi Talib.
Step by
The
step.
hadith acknowledges it and it clarifies
Brother, I know.
there is a discussion
Brother,
that
wait.
took place between
6
Ali and
months.
Abu
Try and focus
Bakr.
on the 6 months part.
You're saying it's taqiyya.
Brother, wait.
Yeah.
I'm not moving from that. But I'm saying go
Let's
in
talk
order.
about that. Why are we dancing around the ring?
No, we started this reading, this long reading, to talk about the 6 months.
Now I want to get to the crux of the matter because that's what I want to get to.
You're not jumping.
The
You're
question,
not jumping. You've
Isa,
done that
the
rubbish last
question I asked you, Isa, was, did Ali give bayah?
Before
You
that.
said yes.
Wait, before
6
that.
months later he
No,
did.
no,
Okay.
you're not
Okay.
jumping. You're
Now
not jumping.
I want to ask, was he sincere or not?
No,
You just
we're not-
answer my
no, we're
question.
not playing
You
by
said
your
he was
team.
doing taqiyya.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Bro,
No, that's the matter. That's the crux.
Not the crux.
That is the crux.
That's not the crux. That's the
Zakaria,
crux.
Zakaria, you're not helping us, Akhi. Please.
Right,
Please. Akhi, no, Akhi. Well,
Let's go
let me
to-
talk to them. Akhi, let me talk
This
to
is
them.
what
Can
I
you
mean.
take Abdul Hamid, take the brother
The
away.
jinn come and inspire the shaitan to come and interrupt. No, the guy's mad. All I'm saying is, let's deal with the 6 months.
Can we go to the crux of the matter?
No. What you're doing is, you're trying to run from this. Where's the 6 months hadith?
Listen. That's a separate
Oh,
hadith.
my-
So when was
Find
it?
it.
When
Find
was
it.
it?
Oh,
Abdul
my
Hamid,
head.
we'll read it. We'll read it.
Exactly, read
We'll
the
read
6
it.
months.
No problem.
So
He
when
wants
was
it
it?
and he doesn't want to show
No, but
it.
he's saying when was it?
He
He's
read
saying
all
6
of that.
months.
Okay.
So
Can
when
we
was
calm
it?
down?
We both agree
Can
on
we
6
calm
months.
down?
What's
Can
the
we calm
relevance?
down?
What's the
No,
Now
it's
he's what's
relevant.
relevant?
It's relevant to our discussion. Find it. 6 months.
The relevance is
6
after you
months.
quote it, it's going to refute
Wait,
both
calm
of you
down.
together.
Calm
That's
down.
the relevance.
Calm down.
The hadith
Can-
quoted,
brothers, can you
We'll
take
quote
him
it
away?
then.
Take him away.
He read it and then closed his phone.
Okay, wait.
No. What I'm saying is, I
Isa,
want to
can you
do
calm down?
Wait.
Isa, can you calm down?
Hear what I'm saying?
Brother, can you go away from here? We're talking.
All I'm saying
Yeah, take the brother away, please. Please.
Okay. All I'm saying is, let's go.
Akhi, okay, no problem.
All I'm saying is, let's
Can
go.
you calm down?
Brother, I'm calm.
Stop for a minute. Stop for a minute. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Brother.
Can you take this
I'm
brother
calm,
away, please?
so don't
Wait.
pretend I'm agitated.
So no. You're not. I'm not saying that.
What I'm saying to you
Wait,
is-
wait. Can we have some regulations
listen.
before? I want this
talk well.
discussion to be fruitful. Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, respect the fact that the first thing you should have been talking about was the 6 months hadith, correct?
I accept
Yes.
it.
No. You're not listening.
Yeah.
The whole hadith was my point.
Okay.
I was making a point from the hadith.
Okay.
He said his one is 6 months. It doesn't mention it at all.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's only fair. I'm not running from the Taqiyya point. I'm saying let's go back to that hadith, then we come to this. Fair?
Okay.
That's
Now,
fair.
now,
irrelevant.
no problem.
It's irrelevant
Read
to
the
him.
hadith. Read the
The
hadith.
whole discussion between
Isa,
us was on that hadith.
can you not be provoked?
What is it?
Isa, someone farts and you get provoked. Why?
Are you saying he farted?
No.
Are you saying his
I'm just giving
Are
an
you saying
example.
his mouth?
Someone sneezes and you go on a tangent. Okay?
You're-
Stay on the topic. I'm saying, no, Isa, no, look. Look, you know what I mean. You know, it's a joke. You know what I
Okay.
mean, yeah? I'm not saying he did this or he did that. I'm saying someone sneezes and you go on a tangent. Okay?
No,
Bro,
that
calm
is
down.
not someone.
Can you
He's
take
the
him,
one
brothers?
reading the hadith.
Can you take him away? He's disturbing the discussion. Wallahi. Okay. Now, Bukhari is a collection of different reports. There are 7,000 reports.
Come on, we know this. Don't give us a speed. They can Wikipedia this. Let's just stick to the most basic conversation.
They're doing this deliberately, you know.
Yo,
They're
can
doing
you-
this deliberately. Take them away.
Who?
Take them away.
It's your guy.
It's not
Don't
mine.
blame anyone else but him.
I'm not into men. I don't have a guy.
He's your brethren.
I have
He's
a
your
wife.
brethren. He's
Yeah.
your brethren.
I'm not
He's
into
your
men.
brethren.
Okay.
He's your brethren. Here you go.
Brothers,
turn him
want to
Majnun.
discuss? Can you go away? Yeah. Can you please?
Yeah, take him over there, please. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
I think he has the hadith. I don't know why he doesn't want to read it.
No, I'm trying to look. I'm
Okay.
looking for it.
So we waited all that time. Unfortunately.
When we'll continue when the camera turns. Brother, turn this way. Ignore that because that's a tangent. Okay.
Oh boy.
Right.
Do you remember where we were? Hold
Yeah.
on. Where we were.
So now we're gonna do
before he
Taqiyya.
read the- No.
We're going to talk about Taqiyya.
Brother, no.
Ali's
I want-
Taqiyya.
No, wait.
Yeah.
We agreed on the 6 months, yes?
Yes.
Right, so I'm saying that hadith
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah.
I was quoting stuff from it.
Okay. What's your point? What's your point?
You're not listening.
Yeah.
I'm saying we were discussing the issue. We have to return back to that issue.
What is the issue?
Do you remember or not?
What is the issue?
Do you or not?
No, I asked you that we're discussing 6 months, right? And I asked you a question. Do you believe Ali was sincere? That was my point.
before
That
that.
was the crux.
'Cause you
And
lost
you
it, I'll
said,
tell you.
you said,
No, that
you
was
said,
not the crux. Because
No.
he didn't mean the hadith.
Okay.
I'll explain.
What was the
'cause you
crux?
lost it.
What was
I'll
the
tell
crux?
you what it
In case you
Okay.
later on
Okay,
claim
okay,
that
okay.
we
I'll tell
went
you
on a
what it's about.
tangent.
You did go on a tangent because you did ask.
What's the crux? What are we discussing?
I'll tell you
What are we discussing?
We're discussing my simple question.
Yes.
Which is, what did Imam Ali learn within the 6 months that he did not know before about Abu Bakr?
I'm not discussing that.
So what were we discussing before?
I'm discussing whether Ali was sincere in his bay'ah that he gave him in 6 months or not.
Brother.
I'm discussing that.
But you're not-
Are
no,
you willing
no,
to
no,
discuss that?
No, because the whole point of it
Are you willing to discuss
wait,
that?
wait. After we discuss what we were originally discussing.
Okay. So
Because
you
that
don't want to
makes
discuss
sense.
whether Ali was sincere or not?
Afterwards.
Okay.
Afterwards. He's sincere to Allah. But let's deal with this after.
How can he be sincere to Allah when he's in Taqiyya?
Stop.
Taqiyya, the way you guys claim Ali did Taqiyya,
You got-
it wasn't
Hey,
even
hey,
from
hey.
Allah.
You guys,
It
you
wasn't
guys.
even from Allah.
No, forget
Allah
that.
did not
Listen,
command
listen,
to be a
listen.
hypocrite.
Listen.
Allah did not command to have one face for the people, have another for your
Okay.
family.
What
Come
I-
on.
okay,
Allah
here
did
was
not
the-
command
hold on,
that.
Wait, here's a hadith.
Yeah.
Because he said it was going to be a 6-month hadith he's quoting. He didn't quote it. So I'm going to give you the point I made, which was at the end of the hadith that he should have quoted. The Sahaba says, and he did not give bay'ah before. Do you understand?
Yes.
So,
So I accept that.
He didn't say that.
So why are you going on? Why are you going on about that? Why?
I'm telling you why.
Yeah.
Because it relates to my question.
What is your question?
Before you run off to Taqiyya, that this particular Sahaba gave the reason why he gave bay'ah. Wait.
Do you mind moving there?
I wouldn't want it to move there.
No, because they're making noise. Let's move there. Sorry, guys.
You see how lenient I am? When you wanted to move, I don't mind.
When Allah says, yeah,
It says, where's Mr. Content?
Because no one's
Brilliant,
got
beautiful.
the-
Okay. So,
yeah,
because you've forgotten the point, I'll remind you.
yeah.
You asked me about the bay'ah issue with Imam Ali. I said the Sahaba is the one who answers your question.
And what's the answer?
I'm giving you.
What is the answer?
And the answer is where the Sahaba said, during the life of Fatima when she was alive, Imam Ali used to receive kind faces, good faces from the people.
Okay.
But the
And
brother
then
refused-
people-
Wait. The brother refused to read it out. And then when she passed away, the people turned away from him.
Right.
The Sahaba then says, then he sought to give bay'ah.
Okay.
So my point is, never mind what I have
point
to say.
clear.
Wait, no, let me finish.
Yeah.
My point is, you can't say I'm astray, misguided, accusing Ali of Taqiyya, when the Sahaba gives the reason, it's because the people turned away. Do you understand?
I got it. I got the
Brilliant.
point.
Okay.
Now, did the Sahaba say that Ali, when he gave his bay'ah to Abu Bakr, eventually when he did, right, that, and you choose to ignore the hadith which the brother read earlier about Abu Bakr and Ali talking to each other,
Who ignored that?
right? Okay.
I didn't ignore that.
Right, no problem. So you
What
take
the
it
hell
into
is that from?
consideration.
I am.
And now we know that Ali and Abu Bakr,
That's the
they
hadith.
made up, and you're claiming in that making up
Yeah.
between the two brothers,
Yes.
Ali was doing taqiyya.
No. Listen carefully. I'll say it again. The Sahaba says.
I've got the
No,
point.
you haven't because you're missing it. The Sahaba, when he says, then he sought to give bay'ah,
Right.
you can say it refers to that conversation.
Okay.
I'm saying to you, I can't say every part of that conversation is authentic or whatever. He cried, whichever bit.
Okay.
But if the brother was here,
Yeah.
then we would use it to refute you because
Okay.
it talks about his divine.
Let's make
whichever.
it simple. Isa, did Ali to you give bay'ah to Abu Bakr 6 months later or not? Simple question.
He gave, let's say, the bay'ah for the people to see, or
Okay.
in that way.
So was he sincere in his bay'ah,
He's-
or
why did
was
he go
he
with the phone?
was he sincere in his bay'ah wholeheartedly, or was he doing taqiyya?
What do you mean by taqiyya? There we go.
Taqiyya is when you do one thing and you mean another.
No.
That's taqiyya.
No, I wouldn't say taqiyya. What he did was, he gave allegiance, so to speak, so that he could guide the Muslims.
So you don't stand by the taqiyya point anymore. You said
No, I
taqiyya.
stand, brother. I'm standing by that, as in he gave bay'ah. As the Sahaba says, why don't you listen? The Sahaba says the reason why.
Right.
So are you opposing the Sahaba now?
Okay.
No,
No.
are you opposing the Sahaba?
No, I'm not.
So when the Sahaba says,
Okay.
it's because the Muslims turned away from him that he gave bay'ah.
Isa, did
No,
Ali
no,
do,
wait,
did
wait,
Ali
wait.
do taqiyya or not?
No, you're not listening.
Yeah.
Does the Sahaba's words indicate taqiyya, yes or no?
Why is it so difficult? No,
No,
it
no,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Wallahi, it does
Okay,
not.
what does it mean?
Wallahi, it does
What
not.
does it mean?
Taqiyya means
What
you
does-
you have
listen,
one
listen.
thing inside and another
What does
outside.
the
That's
Sahaba-
taqiyya.
Brother, you're not
That's
listening.
taqiyya. Yeah.
What does the Sahaba's word indicate?
Let's assume those words are true. The brother's looking for the hadith, so we're going to read it.
So you don't know the hadith?
Well, no, I don't. I'm not all knowing.
Okay,
When did
okay,
I claim
okay.
that
I
I
didn't-
know
I didn't
I've
say you did.
memorized Bukhari?
Have you
I've
got
read
a
it.
minute? Wait,
I've
let's
read it, but
understand this.
when did I
Wait,
claim I've memorized Bukhari?
Okay, have you-
Wait. Can you come back
No,
to this?
because you're
They're
trying-
looking
you're
for the
saying
hadith.
if. You're
They're
saying
looking
if.
for the hadith until they find it. If it's in Bukhari. If it's
Have
in
you got
Bukhari.
internet, brother?
Okay.
Have you got
He's
internet?
not. He's not. He's looking for
No,
it.
because he's been looking for too long. He's seen it
Okay.
already. He's seen
No,
it.
no, no,
He
no,
knows.
no,
Bro,
he-
it's in Wikipedia, bro. They quote the thing and give you the reference
Okay,
in Wikipedia.
Isa, you claimed earlier
Yes.
that Ali was doing taqiyya. Let's talk about
And that's
that.
why I asked you about your definition of it.
Okay.
And I
I
thought,
told you what I mean by taqiyya.
Right, and I'm saying
Yeah.
to you,
Yes.
rather than go down the line, which uses the common Shia Taqiyya term.
Isa, I know. I know it's difficult.
Wait.
I know
I'm
your
gonna
position
use
is
the
very difficult to
Sahaba.
sustain.
I know you're scared. Because
I'm
when
scared.
Let me
Do
tell you
I look
why.
scared?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
Do
why.
I look scared? Do I
Let me
have
tell
any
you
signs
why.
of fear?
Yes,
You're the
you
one
do.
covering your face.
Yeah, why?
You're the one standing behind the camera,
Have you
not
seen
me.
my face? Have you seen my face?
I know what you look like. You're a
Okay,
good-looking
wait,
guy.
Wait. So if you know what I look like, what am I scared of?
You're scared of people seeing you.
Hold on. Does that
I'm
mean
not the
scared?
one scared.
You're
I'm
not
putting my
listening.
face out there.
Why am I
See
scared?
me. These
No,
are
no.
my views.
Well, how does that make me scared? Because I don't want to be on camera. How does that mean I'm
Why
scared?
wouldn't you be on the camera?
Wait, is that the only option? Because I'm scared.
No.
Okay.
No.
Could it be?
But you're accusing. It's ironic that you're accusing me of
of
being
scared of the information.
And you're the one covering your face.
But what different? Would that change information?
No.
If they, exactly. So why bring it up then? You look how ridiculous
Okay,
your
no,
argument
no.
is. Exactly. So your argument's stupid.
Did-
Right. So
Taqiyya,
look how- look-
Taqiyya.
Right. So I'm saying to you,
Stick to the point.
because of your wiggly wobbly nature,
Okay.
in your arguing. No, in arguing. I thought it's best.
By the way, sorry.
Wait.
Come on, Isa.
Wait, let me talk. So my point is, hold on, wait. Rather than use your line of taqiyya arguing, which springs off in the mind of Sunnis, oh, they're liars and so on, and accuse Ali of so on, it's so simple for me to just say, a Sahaba said. Because then if you disagree, you now disagree with the
A
Sahaba.
Sahaba said what?
I'll say it for you again. Please pay attention.
Yes.
The Sahaba said,
Yes.
while Fatima alayhi salam was alive,
Yes.
the general Muslims who
Yes.
were Sahaba
Yes.
used to show kind faces towards him.
Yes.
When she died, they turned away from him.
Right.
Then he
Yes.
sought to give bay'ah.
So you're
Wait.
saying Sahaba are saying
Let
he
me
was not
finish.
actually sincere in his bay'ah.
I'm saying, what
Right.
do you say it says? What
It
do you
says-
understand by that?
Let's assume the report is in Bukhari and it's Sahih. Let's assume.
has
Wait.
anyone got
Let's
internet
assume,
here?
I'm making it easy for you. I'm making it easy for you. Right? Let's assume it's true. Let's assume. The report simply indicates
Yes.
that people were kind to Ali when Fatima was alive.
Yes.
And when she passed away, radiallahu anha, they became unkind. And because of that unkindness, Ali was pressured and he gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr. This is all what the report is saying.
Because he was pressured.
This is all.
Brilliant,
It doesn't
brilliant.
say
Stop,
Ali
stop,
was
stop,
actually
stop,
pretending to give bay'ah to Abu
stop.
Bakr,
You said
but
pressured.
he didn't
You
actually
said
give
pressured.
bay'ah to Abu
Hold on,
Bakr.
wait. So if he was pressured,
Yes.
if you're pressured into doing something,
The hadith doesn't
is
say
it-
that, by the
wait,
way.
you just said that. So we're going by what you say.
It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I say. The report doesn't say that.
Don't jump. Don't jump. You just said.
You are.
I asked
You can
what you
clearly be
understood.
seen by people going around the ring
stop,
and
stop,
not
stop.
dealing with the crux of the matter.
crux-
You know it is impossible to
Why you
sustain
jumping?
taqiyya on the
You
part
said
of Ali bin Abi
pressured.
Talib.
What-
You know it's
what's the
impossible to
reason for
sustain.
taqiyya?
That's why you don't want to talk about it.
I
You don't want
answered
to talk
about
about
it.
it.
We're talking about
Let's talk
pressure.
about taqiyya then.
Okay.
You
Taqiyya,
are
wait,
saying
wait, wait.
Ali did taqiyya when he gave
Wait,
bay'ah
wait.
to Abu Bakr.
So let's
You
deal
are
with-
saying.
Let's deal with
Astaghfirullah.
taqiyya in the Quran.
Okay.
What's taqiyya in the Quran?
Taqiyya is not mentioned in the Quran.
No. What is the circumstance that you can say
How can
something?
you do-
Wait.
How
Come
can
on.
you do taqiyya on something
Wait.
Allah has given you?
Wait. Let the
Allah
man
has given you,
talk.
How can you do taqiyya on something?
In the Quran, is there a circumstance where a Muslim can say something outward that he doesn't believe
Does
in?
the Quran say that you can give bay'ah?
You can
to-
say
you
something
can give
outward.
bay'ah to a
Wait,
kafir.
wait. I didn't
That's
say
the
kafir.
Quran.
We didn't say. Brother, I haven't said that. I haven't said Abu Bakr.
No, I'm
kafir.
not pushing you down. I'm not
Right,
pushing you
so-
down.
so-
Okay,
wait.
but
Why are you running away from the point? You
Okay,
said pressure.
okay. Does the Quran say you can give
Okay,
bay'ah
let me ask
to
you
a
a question.
usurper?
If someone's
an
pressured,
oppressor?
wait. If someone's pressured to give shahada, is it shahada? Is it accepted or not?
Sorry.
If somebody is pressured to give shahada,
Yeah.
all right, let me turn it the other way. If a Sahaba is pressured to say they believe in a false God, is that accepted as in worshiping that false God or not?
You are talking about
Yes or
Ammar
no?
bin
Just
Yasir.
yes or no?
Yes, Ammar bin Yasir, when he
Is
was
he a mushrik
pressured
or not?
and the Quran's verse was revealed.
No, just
that,
yes or no?
Listen, I'm answering your question. The verse of the Quran where it says that those who believe, unless they are forced,
That's a
there
pressure.
is no.
Is pressure
there's
force?
no- yeah, okay.
Is
Now,
pressure force?
We're talking about coercion,
Is
right?
pressure force?
No.
It's not.
No. Not to accept kufr. Not to accept oppression.
No. Yes.
And
it
I
is-
believe Ali bin
is
Abi Talib was
pressure
not a
force?
mouse. He was not a chick.
No, we don't
He
wanna
was
go over
not.
there, we don't wanna go over
He
there.
was
No,
not
no.
a coward. Rather,
This
he
guy
was.
can't find the hadith. He doesn't want to read the hadith.
Quran refutes their notion
Yeah.
of taqiyya.
That's right.
What do you mean their notion?
It does.
In Surah
Their
Baqarah,
notion.
verse
What do you mean their
159,
notion?
Allah says those who conceal the truth that has been given to them are cursed by Allah.
Thank you.
Those who conceal
Thank
the
you.
truth.
Surah
Those who
Baqarah
conceal.
159.
Yes,
Those
let's
who
read it.
conceal the
Let's read
proof
it.
And what does that have
after
to
it's
do
been
with
given
Taqiyya?
to them
wait.
are cursed by Allah.
Yes, exactly. So why do
Okay,
you
who was-
Sunnis, why do you
Surah
Sunnis
Baqarah
conceal the
159?
truth about?
Isa,
When do you lot ever tell us?
Isa,
When do
Isa,
you Sunnis?
was Ali appointed by Allah
when do
to you?
Sunnis, no,
Was
not
Ali
when-
appointed
was
by
Ali
Allah?
appointed by Allah, yes or no?
Was yes or
When
no?
do you
Was
Sunnis-
Ali appointed?
Not to you.
Ali,
Come on,
When?
last.
Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt.
Was he appointed
When
by
do
Allah,
you
yes or no?
Sunnis? When do you Sunnis?
I'll bring him to that.
When do you Sunnis ever tell an inquirer about Islam that Umar bin Khattab refused to write down what the Prophet commanded to be write down on the
Tangent.
Thursday?
Completely
You're not
different
listening.
topic.
You said
Completely
conceal.
different.
No,
You want to
it's
discuss
not.
that?
You quoted the verse.
You want to talk
I'll
about
tell
that?
you what, stop.
You want to talk
You
about
said
that?
about those who conceal. Yes? Did you
Conceal
quote the
what?
verse? You just said
What did
those who
Umar
conceal the
conceal
truth.
from the
Wait,
people?
Stop. I
Yeah.
said you can. Let me say it again.
Yeah.
You quoted this verse about those who conceal. Yes? And hide and so on. So I said, if somebody's making an inquiry about Islam,
Yes.
you Sunnis do not show them both sides of the story. You do not say, well, you know what we say.
Wait.
Don't interrupt. You do not say, well, you know what? Here's the hadith which go and show how brilliant Sahaba were. Here's some hadith which read, they show a bit of a different negative light. You never do that. Never ever
How
do
can
not-
we? How can we
Wait, let me
prevent?
finish.
How
Let me
can we
finish.
prevent from?
Let me finish.
How can we prevent
Let me
someone from
finish.
learning Bukhari?
You're not listening.
Bukhari's
You're
there.
not
It's all
listening.
published in Bukhari.
You're not listening.
All the things you're
not
referring to are in
listening.
Bukhari.
Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. I said
Listen.
conceal.
Listen.
That was what.
Are you
no,
going to come
don't
back to the
change it.
topic or not?
Brother, it's you lot keep quoting things.
Taqiyya.
Wait, we're not moving from
We're gonna
Taqiyya.
talk about Taqiyya.
We're going to
Let's
talk about Taqiyya.
You're wasting time then. You're
No, I'm
wasting
not.
my
No, I'm
energy.
not. Then don't
Taqiyya.
quote verses.
Okay. No.
Don't
Tangent.
quote verses
You want
out
to talk
of
about a
context.
different topic? Or
You
you're
quoted the
welcome.
verse.
You're welcome.
You quoted the verse. Now I'm beating you up with it.
Okay.
You want to ball
You're
about
not
it.
beating up.
You just said about those who conceal. So I said you
For
lot
what?
conceal.
You're the one with your face
They're
covered.
what?
How you
You
beating
keep talking about so what?
What do you mean so
So what if they see my face? They can hear
Taqiyya.
my voice.
You want to talk about Taqiyya? Ali's Taqiyya.
Yes,
Ali's Taqiyya.
you're doing Taqiyya
Okay,
now.
that's it.
You're
Okay.
trying to hide the
Okay,
facts.
okay.
You're trying
I'm
to
trying
conceal
to
the
hide
truth.
all the facts. Everyone, I'm trying to hide everything in the world
There's no one
so
having
that
it
you
here.
cannot
Do you have
know
it in it?
all the
Oh, no,
evil
he
things
wouldn't
about
get
the
it.
Sahaba. Okay?
Can you go to
I made it
Wikipedia?
very clear about you.
Can you
Okay.
go to Wikipedia?
Okay.
No?
Isa, you don't want to talk about it? You don't
Yes,
want to
of
talk about
course.
it?
Yes, we do.
Ali's Taqiyya. Okay. You said, you
No,
claimed
no.
Ali was doing Taqiyya. You
I
claimed.
did. And
yes?
then I said to you,
and you're
wait,
saying
wait,
that Ali was
Wait,
appointed
wait,
by
wait.
Allah as an Imam.
Are you changing
and
it?
having
This guy
did
jumping?
a
You're jumping
prophet
and changing. Now
did
he's
a
going away.
prophet did a
He's going away.
prophet
He's
ever
changing
gave
and chopping and
oh,
chopping
come
and
on
changing.
come
No,
on
no, you're
come
not
on
chopping and
come on
changing.
come on
We were
I'm
talking
telling you
about-
why Ali cannot do Taqiyya according to your position.
you're not listening.
If
You're not
Ali
listening.
is the appointed Imam by Allah, he cannot give bay'ah to Abu Bakr. It would be haram for him to go and give bay'ah to Abu Bakr
Says who?
because Ali is appointed by Allah. And
that-
you
and that
claim
was your
that Ali
argument before?
knew he was appointed by Allah. How can someone appointed by Allah
Yes.
go and give bay'ah to someone who's an enemy of Allah?
Who said he's an enemy of Allah? Who said Abu Bakr is an enemy of
Who,
Allah?
who is a usurper?
Stop.
Someone knowingly usurping
Stop,
power
stop,
from Ali bin
stop.
Abi Talib,
I never said that.
is he an enemy of Allah or
I
not?
never said that. I never said that. I
You
didn't
don't
say
have to
you
say
said
it.
that.
There are those who say it.
No, but you're talking
There
to
are
me.
those.
So stop
Okay,
talking
I don't
to
know what you believe in.
Stop talking.
I don't know.
You do because we discussed it already.
Isa
We discussed
is
it
not
already.
an imam
We
of the
discussed it
Shia.
already. We discussed it already. If you're talking to me, just like you believe in 5 rightly guided
Isa,
caliphs,
Isa.
and you admitted majority of Sunnis believe in
Isa,
4.
Isa,
Don't
you are one
pretend-
person.
Bruv, you're
It
talking
doesn't
to
matter
me.
what you believe
No,
in.
no, no, no.
I'm talking about the people who hold this view,
Really? How is that
and
the
they
case?
are
How is that
in
the
millions.
case?
They are
Over
in
there,
millions.
You were debating with me.
Yeah.
Now you want to pretend you're debating with the whole Shia world.
Okay.
Now you're confused.
So can you sustain Taqiyya now of Ali bin Abi
Let's,
Talib?
let's
Yeah.
stay with the topic.
Yeah, Taqiyya of Ali bin Abi Talib.
First,
Radiallahu anhu.
because your man interrupted with
Yeah,
the verse,
yeah.
and you then thought it'd be good to quote the verse. I'm going to finish that and then come back to the Taqiyya point we made with Ali.
You're killing time,
No,
you're
no, no.
wasting time,
Stop
you're
interrupting.
dancing around the and
Stop
and
interrupting.
again people are going to be frustrated watching this video online.
Doesn't
They're saying,
matter.
what's wrong with this guy?
That's fine,
Why
that's
doesn't
fine.
he come to the topic? I've been trying to for the last half an hour,
Yes.
I've been trying to bring you back to the topic. Taqiyya, that's the thing I want to discuss.
Are
How
you
can you
deaf?
sustain that?
Are you deaf?
Ali bin Abi Talib, how can he do taqiyya
All right.
when he's appointed by Allah?
That wasn't your point then. but
No,
it is
I'm
now.
making that point
That's
now.
Fine, that's fine. I
Yes.
don't mind. Because you like to shapeshift. That's fine.
I'm shifting.
That's fine. We're going to keep you as you are and make sure you stay as this. So, the topic was, in regards to Imam Ali, giving bay'ah to Abu Bakr.
To a usurper.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The Sahaba doesn't say usurper. So what I do is I use your own hadith. Wait.
Ghadir Khum.
Don't
Ghadir Khum.
Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. Like we said.
You're struggling.
Wait, I'm struggling.
Badly struggling.
So you say.
You have nothing
So
to
why are you
you have
interrupting?
nothing to say.
But it's a
You're
harder
just buying
review.
time. hopping like a
You
jackrabbit
said
here and
pressure.
there. You're not
said
going to talk.
pressure.
You're not going to come.
You
Okay.
said Ali was pressured. Yes? Did you say Ali was pressured?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
You didn't say that?
No, I don't believe Ali.
Did you not say
no,
Ali was
no,
pressured?
Wait. You quoted the hadith of
Yes,
the Sahaba.
yes, and I
You're
asked what it
saying
means.
that they gave bay'ah.
What does it mean?
Ali
You
gave
said
bay'ah
pressured.
when people became bitter. Okay. First of all.
And you said pressured.
First of all.
Am I lying? Did you say pressured or not?
Wait.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I said pressure.
Right.
I said pressure.
Is pressure?
But what did I mean by that? Can I explain? Can I explain? Can I explain? That pressure doesn't mean that Ali can give away the properties or characteristics or responsibilities given by Allah and turn in his authority to someone else who doesn't deserve it. That pressure. Okay, were the prophets pressured? Were the prophets pressured?
Don't change it. Don't
Okay,
change it.
was Musa pressured?
We're talking about
Was
your
Musa
position.
pressured? Was
You're
Ibrahim
jumping around.
pressured?
Don't jump around. We're dealing with
Did
the
Ibrahim
Sunni
give
issue.
bay'ah?
Don't
Give
jump
bay'ah
around.
to
Don't
the
jump
ruler
around.
of his time?
Don't jump
Did
around.
Musa give
Don't
bay'ah
jump
to
around.
Pharaoh?
Don't jump around. Come
Yeah.
back to the topic.
Yes.
Where we were going was simply this. From the Sunni perspective.
By the way,
and when I made
is he saying that he denies that the Messenger of Allah said that the prophets do not leave any inheritance?
That's another topic.
That's a hadith.
Another
Interesting.
tandent. Another
No,
topic.
that's the actual.
I want to
Because
stick
your
to.
scholars say that.
I want to stick to
Your
scholars say
Taqiyya.
that.
I want to
Follow
stick
your
to.
Shia
I want to
scholars?
see how.
Shia scholars. Shia scholars.
I want to stick to Taqiyya.
No, that's what I'm trying. But listen,
Okay.
listen. you
How
might
can
have missed it.
a
Hold on.
God-appointed
Wait.
Imam do Taqiyya
That
and
wasn't
give
the topic.
in
He's
all the
changing it.
authority
He's
given
changing
to him by
He's
Allah
changing
to
it.
someone else who doesn't deserve it?
He changed it.
No,
again.
no,
Isa.
How
no,
many
no.
times you going to change
Isa.
it? You
Isa.
agreed. You didn't
Isa,
say that
are
over
you
there.
denying?
I'm going to be silent now. You be silent.
Do you see what I mean?
Give him
You
2
agree with
minutes
one
to
point,
respond to
he
my
brings up
claims.
a point, then he changes
got
his
2
point,
minutes.
Then he jumps back. Try and
minutes.
stick to your point.
How can an
Right.
Imam appointed by Allah
That's a new
give
question. Like last
away
time, you
power
keep changing your bloody
and
question.
responsibility to someone who doesn't
Don't
deserve
change
it?
your question because you felt you were refuted.
Imam,
when I brought in
Imam
the Sahaba,
appointed by Allah
a
doing
Sahaba,
Taqiyya.
You agreed was pressure. So once you agreed was pressure, that's it. Finished.
Their belief goes
There's nothing more
against
to
not
discuss.
only text
He
but
agreed
reason.
Imam Ali was
Rationality.
pressure. That's
It
it.
goes against
goes against
logic,
rationality.
reason
Okay,
completely.
okay. Do you agree it's pressure?
How anyone can believe
You
in
agree
this
it's pressure,
beyond
yes?
me, wallahi.
Do I be?
Imam Ali was pressured, according to you, to give bay'ah to Abu Bakr, yes?
The point you're making
No, yes
from the
or
word.
no?
No.
You
There's
don't
no
believe
yes
it.
or no.
You
I'm
don't
going to
believe
say
it.
what I want to say.
Oh, you don't
You want to
believe
hear it? You want to hear it?
Yes
I'm
or
saying
no?
pressure, being pressured doesn't mean
Yeah.
you give away all the
No, we're not saying
responsibilities
that.
Allah has
Do you
put
agree-
upon
but
you.
Pressure, whatever. What does pressure mean? Was he pressured, yes or no? According to you, when I read the hadith, you said it means he was pressured.
Okay, what do you mean by
So
pressure?
if he's, what do I mean? What do you mean? You're the one that said it.
Okay,
What the hell?
when you go to the toilet, do you feel pressure? Do you feel
Brother,
pressure?
please.
No,
Try and
simple
talk about
question.
something.
Pressure. I'm using the same word.
No,
When
no,
you
no,
go
no.
to the toilet, do you feel
Find a better
pressure?
example
Do you
than
feel
that, please.
pressure?
A better example
No,
than
it's
that.
pressure, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't go to toilet for 2 days and you see what happens. Do you feel pressure? Do you feel pressure?
Not an example.
Simple question.
It shows you where
What
his
an
mind is at.
example
The toilet.
exactly
The
to
toilet.
show you how
The
stupid
to-
you are.
I'm
Yeah,
stupid.
because
Right.
that's pressure,
Well, you
right?
refuted
That's
yourself.
pressure. Call
The
of
man
nature is
agrees
pressure.
pressure.
But that doesn't mean you change your religion. That doesn't mean you give away your responsibilities to someone who doesn't deserve it. Pressure has its categories. Pressure means a number of different things for a number of different people.
Got a problem.
No. Oh, come on. Don't
Man
cause
staring at me,
No.
staring at me.
Isa, don't do this. Muhammad,
why are you staring at
don't
me?
fall into
Why
this.
are you staring at me?
He's struggling. He's struggling and he wants
Come
this.
back, come back.
Muhammad,
Let him crush you.
Muhammad,
Let him crush you. Let him crush you.
Muhammad,
Let him put you in your place about
Wait.
Why are you
Carry
staring at
on.
me?
Go about your
Muhammad.
business.
Go about your
business.
business.
Go about your business.
You're standing there, he's
Isa,
looking at you.
Isa, don't do
You
this.
know the difference.
If you don't have answers, don't do this.
Okay, let's get back.
If
Let's
you
get
don't have
back.
answers,
You're
don't
gonna make that
come.
excuse.
Don't look at me
You're gonna
again.
make that
Don't
excuse.
look at me in
Don't
the
look at me.
face.
Don't look
You
at
mean
me.
don't look
Isa,
at me?
talk to me.
Don't
Talk to me.
You're in discussion,
Listen,
man.
listen.
Don't get
Now you're
scared.
gonna make it an excuse.
Let him
Yeah,
crush
yeah,
you.
of course.
Don't get scared.
Let's see.
Isa,
I know. Let's come back.
pressure.
Okay, let's come back. Let's come
Pressure.
back.
So that pressure doesn't work with Ali bin Abi Talib. That pressure doesn't work with Ali bin Abi Talib. Ali is not insincere. I believe, as a Muslim, as a Sunni, that Ali bin Abi Talib was a sincere man from the day he was born till the day he died. He never did anything against his wishes, against Allah's commandments. I believe Ali, if you believe, was appointed by Allah as an Imam, and then he gives away power to someone who doesn't
Pressure.
deserve
What do
it.
you mean by pressure?
It doesn't
What do you
make
mean by
sense.
pressure? That's the bit we're getting at.
Pressure means different things at different times for different people.
No. We're talking about not different people. We're talking about Ali, alayhi salam. As you said, with regards to the hadith, your description of the situation.
You're struggling now. You're dying over this.
Bro, he's gonna run in circles, Isa. I mean, get
But
to
it's
your
Taqiyya.
point.
Get to
We are
Taqiyya.
getting to the
How,
point.
Get to Taqiyya.
prove
Getting
to
to the
us
point.
your concept of
We are getting to
imamah.
the point.
Prove your imamah.
Okay, first of all,
No.
was
Prove
Ali
Taqiyya.
attacked for 6 months? when he
Was
did
he
not
what?
give bay'ah
Was he
for
what?
6 months?
You're
Was he
jumping again.
attacked? Was he
Why are you
attacked?
jumping
The
again?
hadith
Was
was
it-
6 months.
was anyone
refused
threatening
it.
him?
No,
You didn't read the hadith for 6 months.
The hadith
You
for
wouldn't
6
read the
months
hadith for 6 months.
destroyed you completely.
You didn't read the hadith for 6 months. You read something else.
What?
You agreed. You see what I mean?
When did he get bayah?
Bro,
When did he get bayah?
You said after.
After
Guys,
40
he gave it
months
once.
then.
The
He
debate,
said he gave
the
it
discussion
finished.
is over.
Pressure. What's pressure? What does pressure mean?
Pressure means what I
Listen.
told you when you go to the toilet.
No.
When you go to the toilet, you
Don't-
feel pressure, right?
When you spoke about
You don't
Ali,
feel pressure.
mentioned pressure.
Right?
Don't
That's,
use toilet
is
in
that
regards
pressure
to
or not?
Sahaba. Don't
Is
use
that
toilet-
pressure or not?
Don't use toilet in regards
Does
to
that
Sahaba.
make you not pray your
Don't
salah?
use toilet.
Does that make you not submit to Allah? Does that make you
It's
surrender
better.
your responsibilities
What's
to
that
someone
got to do
else?
with the
That
hadith?
pressure when you go
that got
to
to do
Asa,
with it?
you're really struggling.
He's saying pressure in
Honestly,
regards to
bro.
what? How? You say.
You're clashing on strawmen so badly, bro.
How's it
Honestly.
straw man?
You're struggling.
Did he say pressure or not?
Listen, listen,
You're not getting it.
listen.
He said-
You are saying
Isa,
that
you will talk
you're
about
saying he's lying.
anything but Taqiyya of Ali
I'm
bin Abi
talking
Talib.
about it.
So let's get to the crux.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm saying-
Ali bin Abi Talib did Taqiyya. Can you sustain that?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Your term of him being pressured is my term for taqiyya. Do you understand? So I'm using what you say, pressured. That's what I say is taqiyya.
No, I don't say it's Taqiyya. I don't say
Okay,
that. I'm
then
saying
pressured. In
I'm saying
English-
Ali was never
in
pressured.
English,
Ali,
I said pressured.
I believe Ali was Haydar, the line of
No, you said
Allah,
pressured, so I
the
go with your
most,
words.
the most brave
In
man
English,
on the
pressured.
planet. If anyone,
Yeah,
he
fine,
was
fine.
the most. He could not be pressured or cornered
Fine,
or
fine,
treated
fine.
like a cat by anyone.
Fine.
Ali
But he
was a
was
man.
pressured, but he was
He was a
pressured.
line of Allah,
He was
and
pressured.
he did what he believed. He
Pressure,
did. He was
pressure.
not a hypocrite. He was
Pressure.
not one thing inside
said
and another
pressured.
outside. Especially you.
Pressured,
You are the
pressured.
last people to believe
said
that
pressured.
because you
Stop.
believe
Pressured,
you
pressured.
believe Ali was appointed by Allah.
So you wanna take
He
that
was
pressured.
appointed by Allah.
You said
If
pressured.
Ali was appointed by Allah, how can he give
You said he was
away
pressured.
that responsibility to someone who
You said
doesn't
he was
deserve it?
pressured.
And not only Ali, his son. His son.
He won't say it.
His son,
He's trying to run away
Hassan,
from it.
Hassan radiallahu an,
Are you not gonna
he
address
goes
it?
away
Pressured.
and gives power to
go
Muawiyah.
on and talk.
Someone, according to some people, worse than Abu Bakr.
Adnan,
Someone worse than Abu
describe
Bakr.
pressure.
Okay, so
Describe the pressure issue.
I already described pressure. When you go to toilet,
No,
you
no,
feel
no.
pressure.
With Imam
And
Ali.
that's why call of
Explain
nature
it
is
further.
pressure.
Explain it further in
Yeah.
relation to the hadith. And the hadith that he quoted.
In the
Wait,
hadith,
wait,
okay,
wait.
I'm coming to hadith now.
Let me
In the
finish.
hadith, it doesn't say that Ali did taqiyya or he felt
Okay.
pressured to say
said
something he
pressured.
didn't believe in. The hadith doesn't say anything like that.
Okay,
You
what does it
are
say? What does it say?
hanging on
I'm
to
talking about you
straws.
said it.
You are hanging on to straws.
You said
Come to the
pressured.
matter now. Sustain your belief that Ali
He
was
pressured.
Ali
I
was
agree
doing
with you.
taqiyya.
He was?
Sustain your belief.
I say he was pressured.
And he lied.
Sustain your belief.
Hold on. I say what you say.
Stand by your belief.
No, I do. I say what you say. He was pressured.
So you're telling me,
No,
you're
no,
telling
no,
me,
no. I'm
the
saying
one,
what the Sahaba
the one
said,
who killed
not
Ibn
what you
al-Wud,
say.
the one who killed
No,
Marhab,
no, no, you
the
gotta
one
follow
who killed
Yes, he was
Utbah and
pressured according to
Shayba
you.
in the Battle of
He said he
Badr.
was
The
pressured.
one, wait,
Did you say he was pressured or not?
wait.
You said his bay'ah was based upon
You're
pressure.
looking stupid by the minute.
How am I looking stupid?
By the minute.
You said his
Okay.
bay'ah was based upon pressure. Yes or
No,
no?
I didn't say that.
Hold
I
on.
didn't say
His
that.
explanation. How is he changing
didn't
it
say
now?
that.
Your explanation for the hadith. You
Okay.
said, hold on.
You're
You
dying
said-
over the
wait,
hadith.
wait,
Let me deal with it.
Because
Let me-
all right.
Okay.
I
Hadith
quoted
says,
hadith.
Hadith says that Fatima, when she was alive,
Yes.
people were okay with Ali bin Abi Talib.
Yes.
They were fine.
Show
They were
kindness.
kind to him.
Yes.
And when she died, radiallahu anha, when she passed away, they became unkind, and that prompted Ali to give bay'ah. Okay. Now, where in this hadith?
Prompted?
6 months.
Where
You
after,
said pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't change the word prompted.
What does the hadith say?
Pressure.
What does the
No,
hadith say?
I asked
What does
you
the
what
hadith
it
say?
said.
What does the hadith say? According to you, what does it say?
Adnan.
Well,
You see
well,
what I mean?
Listen.
Listen,
You attacked
am I your imam? Am I your imam?
said.
Am I the one who interprets your religion? Do I interpret your religion?
No, it's
You
in
are
the book.
using
It's in
my
the book.
words.
Adnan.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
what's
in
your
Bukhari.
point? What's your point?
What's
The
the
pressure.
point? Here's the
Why
point.
are you clutching on straws? Get to your
Exactly.
It's not
point.
clutch on straws.
Prove to
Everyone
us
can
your
see.
belief.
I'm telling you.
Because you have no evidence,
Okay.
you have such
Wait,
ridiculous
you're
belief.
just hanging on
You're
to
clutching on
straws.
straws.
Calm down,
Can you not
calm
see what
down.
you're doing?
Look,
Calm down, calm
for
down.
one half
If
an
you
hour,
said-
he's sticking
Nearly
on
1
pressure.
hour now.
Of
Nearly
course.
1 hour.
Because he tried to jump.
Because your belief is so shallow.
Is it?
Built
It is
on
so irrational.
shaky
Is that why you
pillars.
couldn't quote the hadith, but you quoted
Listen,
something
your
else?
belief
So
is
why don't you quote the
built
hadith?
upon
The man
ambiguity.
read
Why
the
don't you
hadith
quote? Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Show-
Is your
prove
evidence
us the
quoted?
point.
Is your evidence
I don't have
quoted?
it. Me?
You don't have
I'm
evidence.
using
So
my
don't
phone.
use it. Don't use it.
I'm using my phone to record.
It's your evidence.
You're not listening.
Do
brother.
you know it's a basic
Brother,
principle
you're
of
not listening.
debating
Stop.
that
You either know it or
when
you
someone
don't,
makes a
yeah?
claim,
Yes.
he has to present the evidence.
And if you're caught-
okay,
talking about
if
you,
you,
you
if
know
you
it.
claim I'm a blue monkey, present the evidence. Present the evidence.
Brother, forget
Okay?
that.
Or don't make the
Don't
claim.
have to-
Don't make the
If you
claim.
don't know the hadith,
Bring your
is
proof
that
if you're
your fault?
truthful.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Bring it.
So you want me to bring the hadith?
Bring your
Okay,
best evidence.
ladies and gentlemen.
Isa, bring your best evidence.
Isa
Your
doesn't
best.
want to talk about.
Wait, stop.
Isa,
I'll bring it.
listen,
The
all the
brother's gonna get
Shias,
it.
bring,
Wait, the
come
brother's gonna get it
together,
now.
bring your best evidence for
We're
your
gonna get
belief.
it now. We're gonna get it
Your
now.
best, number one best,
Wikipedia.
the strongest.
So now
we're
that
gonna
now
get
that Isa has accepted
And
that
pressure.
Ali bin Abi Talib
And pressure.
was an insincere man, a'udhu billah,
pressure,
thumma a'udhu
pressure.
billah,
He was a coward.
that he was cowardly. He had one thing inside and another outside. He gave his bay'ah to Abu Bakr when he didn't want to give bay'ah. Okay,
pressure.
okay. Does it make sense to you? Does it
He
make?
said pressure.
And especially when
You're
Ali
not gonna
knew
make that point, boy.
he was a God-appointed imam.
That's fine.
It is like
Alright.
a God-appointed imam
the
going
Shias are
away.
not coming together and,
Okay.
and uniting to give us the evidence. Let's see what they got.
Hadith.
Your best evidence.
Let's deal with that.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
give us your best shot.
So what you're gonna prove? You're gonna prove to us that Ali did taqiyya, radiyallahu anhu.
No, I'm gonna prove he was pressured. Like you said.
Okay.
No, you said he was
Okay.
pressured.
So was he okay? Was he pressured? Was he a mouse?
No, we're gonna
Or was he a
step by
girl?
step, step by
Or
step,
was
step
he
by
a little?
step.
What was he?
No,
Was he a
follow.
woman? What was he?
I'm just going by what
Stop,
you
bro,
said.
that's what you're saying. That's what you're implying.
So what you're implying? He was pressured into saying something and didn't believe it.
Why did he do taqiyya? Why? Why did he do taqiyya? Explain to us why. Why?
Who?
Why did he have to do taqiyya?
No, we removed that word pressure. We're using pressure.
No. Forget
There is
pressure,
another
man.
issue.
Forget.
I'm getting to the point.
Listen, you are a very sneaky guy. You know that.
sneaky.
I know what you're trying to
Hamid,
do.
The point
wait.
is,
Very
I'm
sneaky.
getting
He
to
said
another point.
Very
You
Look,
don't like it,
look,
do you?
look.
He's laughing.
If it was someone else,
You don't
look.
like
Very sneaky.
Wait.
You can say
Pressure,
sneaky
pressure,
all you
pressure. One word, you're
want. Yeah? It makes a
clinging
difference,
on it.
Of course
I have another
Why would
point.
I move from it?
That's all you got.
Look.
That's all I've got.
Don't
That's all I
dance
need.
around.
That's all I
Sorry.
need to refuse.
You doing taqiyya, me doing taqiyya, him doing taqiyya, it doesn't matter. An imam appointed by Allah, successor of prophets, whose duty is to go and clarify the truth. When people are misguided, he needs to stand up to misguidance and defend the people of haqq and not give in to pressure.
He cannot do
Not
taqiyya.
like Musa alayhi salam. He was scared before he went to Fir'aun. What does Allah tell him? Go. Even though you are in fear, go and confront Fir'aun. Allah is telling us this in the Quran, and they tell us, people like Isa tell us that Ali bin Abi Talib, who was appointed by Allah as an imam, gave into pressure. He submitted
Wallahi,
to
every deviant sect,
batil, and
Adnan, every deviant sect is built
all the
upon
Shia brothers and
shaky
sisters,
pillars.
all
Shaky pillars.
the Shia brothers and sisters listening to us out there, we love you and we care for you. We want you to go to Jannah with us. If Allah takes us to Jannah, inshallah, we want you to come with us. And we want you to listen to this conversation carefully and remember that there is no evidence on your part to claim that Ali bin Abi Talib was an insincere man. He was doing things just to appease the people or just to save his life or save his community. Ali was not like that. Ali radiallahu anhu, he was not like that.
Have you got it? Come on, man.
So remember that position some of you hold is unsustainable. It cannot be sustained. It cannot be supported in the light of
Guys, by the way,
evidence.
if you can't prove a point, come to understand, by the way. Yeah?
So
We don't have this problem.
it's been
Proving
a
our
long time
beliefs.
now. Isa has killed my energy
Our
again.
beliefs are so solid, we don't need to take
That's why
20
he's trying
minutes to
change
find
the
our
word from
best
the word.
proof.
But why didn't you find it? You claim
For what?
it was there.
My
what?
question is, Isa believes Ali was appointed by Allah.
You want to change it now?
And what was that appointment? What does it constitute? Imam, who was appointed by the Messenger of Allah as a successor. Ali knows that. Ali knows he's appointed by Allah according to him, and he's a successor of the Prophet. And what does he do? He goes and gives up, goes to Abu Bakr and tells him, yeah, you're my leader. I give my bear to him. He was pressured. He was pressured. So why wasn't Musa pressured? Imam, who is an imam? Who is an imam? Imams are successors of prophets. To them, imams are successors of prophets. Can a prophet be pressured and leave his responsibilities? The question is, if Musa alayhi salam turned around and said to Allah, Ya Allah, I feel pressured. Okay,
listen,
I'm gonna go and give power to Fir'aun. He can do what he wants with Banu Israel. I'm gonna walk away. What happened to Yunus alayhi salam? When Yunus walked away, Allah put him in a fish.
What about Harun?
Right?
What about Harun?
To reprimand
What about
him.
Harun?
To reprimand him.
What about
Right?
Harun?
Harun, what happened? Harun didn't leave his position. And what happened? What did Musa do to him? When Musa alayhi salam came back, he was angry. Why did you leave your position? So your point doesn't
Did
support you.
Harun go
Yeah.
astray when he did that? Yes or no?
Harun made a mistake. He made an error. Musa alayhi salam corrected him. Musa alayhi salam corrected
What?
him. Musa alayhi salam, a prophet
What, you
correcting
believe-
another
you believe
prophet.
in imams?
A prophet correcting another
You've got
prophet.
imams and so many
Right?
about lying and
So
cheating.
you're using examples where prophets were reprimanded by Allah and other prophets. You're using those examples to support Taqiyya of Ali bin Abi Talib, which didn't exist. Which didn't exist. So
By the way, he can't find it.
but
So,
wait,
he's finished.
Wait. But those examples
Did you
he's
find
giving
it?
that prophets gave into
couldn't find
pressure. Actually, we are told in the Quran that those prophets were reprimanded for not standing up to that pressure. Why did Allah put Yunus in the fish? Because Yunus couldn't take pressure anymore. So Allah reprimanded him. How can Ali bin Abi Talib, given to pressure, give power into the
said
hands
it's
of
pressure.
a usurper,
By the
someone
way,
who didn't deserve it, and
Adnan,
walked away?
Adnan, can I say one thing?
He said pressure.
Let's say for argument's sake
yeah.
that Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam, he did Taqiyya for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Taqiyya,
And he gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr for the sake of Islam, yeah? Just to keep the unity.
But how did he benefit Islam?
Wait. My question is this. Why don't you as a Shia do the same thing?
Why
Why don't you follow the sunnah of Ali and do the same thing
You better-
for the
I'm
sake of
gonna-
unity?
I'll tell you why.
Yes, become a
I'll tell
Sunni.
you, I'm gonna answer
Become
you.
a Sunni.
Another
I'm gonna
tangent.
ask you.
Follow his
I'm gonna ask you,
sunnah.
I'm gonna
No,
ask
but
you.
I think you're
I'm
giving
gonna
him.
answer you.
Now he's going to answer you.
But he couldn't
No.
find it.
Now he's going to answer you because he wants to go on a tangent. He
No,
wants.
don't, no, don't.
He
Alright, leave
cannot
it then.
find the
Leave
hadith.
it then.
He
Leave
cannot
it.
find the
Did
hadith.
you
Where's
find
the
it?
hadith?
No, he couldn't
Where's the
find it.
hadith? You've been looking for the last 5 minutes.
He still couldn't find it. He gave up already. He gave up.
Don't let him go on a tangent.
Okay, khalas.
We're going to talk about Ali bin Abi Talib and Taqiyya.
Because all he's doing is...
How can Ali bin Abi Talib, appointed by Allah, do Taqiyya? Doing Taqiyya is actually giving away the responsibility. Okay, what is the purpose of Taqiyya? What did Taqiyya achieve? What did Taqiyya achieve? The Taqiyya achieved oppression. If Ali bin Abi Talib did Taqiyya, it achieved nothing but oppression. More dhulm for the Ummah who came to power Umar, worse than Abu Bakr, then Uthman, then Ali, and then Ali bin Abi Talib.
Then
when he comes
Islam
to
is a
power.
failure.
Then, but then Hassan comes to power. Another God-appointed Imam gives away power, again doing Taqiyya, to Muawiyah. Someone worse than all of them.
Yani,
Someone worse
what
than all
kind
of
of
them.
Islam is this?
Now,
What kind of
now-
Islam is this?
now, how did Hassan benefit Islam, giving away God-given responsibility to someone like Muawiyah radiallahu anhu? How did he benefit? If Taqiyya,
When he could have fought him,
if
he could have fought him,
Yes.
he had a stronger army than
it
Muawiyah.
doesn't stop there. He was taking stipends from Muawiyah radiallahu anhu. There was money coming every month to Hassan bin Abi Talib in Medina. Okay, we can accept that. Okay, he was doing Taqiyya, he gave away power to Muawiyah. Why is he taking his money? Why is he taking money? It's like Musa alayhi salam going to Pharaoh and telling him, "I'm going to live in this city, in your, the big city you've made of all these idols, and this, as long as you keep sending me money every month, do what you like with Banu Israel.
Got it?
Do what you like. This is what Hassan bin Abi Talib did. Gave away power to
It's gonna be
Muawiyah.
Fajr.
Okay, and he gave the entire ummah into the hands of Muawiyah.
I don't need to find it.
No. but
I
you've
don't
got
need to
something else.
find it.
You've
I
got
don't
something
because
else.
you asked for it. I couldn't
You
find
are
it, so
using the hadith against us, and
Yes,
for
I am
the
finding
last
it.
half an hour they're dancing around it, but you can't find it. You can't find it. And when we wanted to quote something, we brought it out straight away.
No, you didn't.
Which one?
You lied. I
But
didn't mention
the
6 months.
hadith-
Don't lie.
the
Yeah, but
hadith-
so what?
Lie, bro.
But so what?
The whole
if that
point was
was
6
6
months.
months?
He wasn't looking for it.
Brother.
He was looking for the
He's
hadith
the
he
one that
found.
said- bro, no, he said the hadith.
Can you find your hadith now?
Look, now he's
Can you
changing
find your
the topic.
hadith now?
Right.
Okay. Until he
find
finds
it.
it,
He can't
I'm gonna go home and come back next week.
Thank you very much. Let's go. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum.
It's over. Next time, bring your evidences.
He submitted himself.
By the way, I wanna
That's
last
it.
point
He was pressured.
before I go.
He was pressured.
All the Shia brothers and sisters in humanity around the world, okay, they have to know this is not hate. This is an academic discussion, albeit
want the best for
in a very, in a very, in a very excited environment, in a very charged environment. We do not hate our brothers and sisters in humanity. Wallahi, this is for love. This is for compassion. We want them to go to Jannah with us. We know there are sincere people among them who really love the Ahlul Bayt. So do we. We love the Ahlul Bayt. What we believe in is because of our love of Ahlul Bayt, and we follow them to the letter. When we see that there is something from the Ahlul Bayt and it is authentic, wallahi, we follow it
Like what?
wholeheartedly.
Like what?
For example, Sahih Muslim, the best and the longest hadith on Hajj. Who is it quoted by? Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq from his father Muhammad al-Baqir. Muhammad al-Baqir went to Jabir ibn Abdullah, and he asked Jabir ibn Abdullah, is the Hajj of the Prophet. He described the Hajj of the Prophet. Imam Muhammad al-Baqir described it to his son Ja'far as-Sadiq, and Ja'far as-Sadiq radiallahu an, he described it to his followers, and this is how the hadiths come to us. So we follow it. We love the Ahlul Bayt. Okay, so this is out of love. This is not opposition or hatred towards you. We want you to come to Jannah with us. So please don't take it the wrong way. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Aqim as-salah.
Well done, bro. As long as you agree it's pressured, we win. Simple as that. That's it. As long as you
Stand there,
agree
look
it's
at the
pressured.
hadith of the Fajr.
Don't worry about it. Well, where did yours say 6 months? Exactly. Finish. Thank you, brother.